There is a lot of talk going on about a lot of different things here in America. But the truth has not been spoken. As a representative of, I would say, God, and why do I say God? It's because I see God as the maker of all people and provider for every individual on the face of the earth. So I don't see God as on one side or the other. I see God being God, and the people are all away from God here in America and all across the globe. But today I want to talk to you about America. We got something going on in America the world knows about. But how to deal with it, it appears as if no one is even interested in that. But the fact of the matter is this. Perhaps it is time that America ends, that America is no more. Perhaps that is time. You see, the truth of the matter of it is this. In America, you got whites. I don't know about the beginning of time, but right now, whites are perpetuating most of the evil that is in America, especially in America's systems of government. And it is evil. It is evil. But you know what? Blacks and people of color, those who are hurting from this evil, they accept it. It takes two to tangle. Every evil that comes down from anyone has no power if it's rejected by everyone it is intended to affect. Racism in America, hatred, slavery, all of that stuff is evil, but it could not have existed unless those who were hurt by it accepted it. So let me tell you the truth, whether you know it or not. God says treat people the way you want to be treated. So if you're people who want to cause you pain and suffering like Donald Trump is talking about, like Meg is talking about, but like the Project 2025 is designed to do, not one American should accept anything that comes from Project 2025. I don't care what the damn law says. I don't care what Congress says. I don't care what the Supreme Court says. If it's evil, it is required that everybody that would be hurt by it should reject it. Reject it. 2025 should be stopped. Let them pass laws. Let them do this. You can't control what they're doing on that side. But when they try to affect it on this side, it should be stopped dead in its tracks. Because nobody, no one will receive it. And if you stand up, my friends, those of you who will be victims, those of you who are victims, those of you who are designed to be victims, if you stand up, I promise you, God will stand on your side just like you're David. And you'll take this monster down in a heartbeat. So stop complaining. Stop complaining. We are all wrong. They are wrong and we are wrong. You might say, well, we didn't do it. It didn't make any difference. It takes two to tangle. So take advantage of this opportunity of 2025. You know what it's designed to do. Tell it to go to hell where it came from. And rather than you trying to find out some way to put up with it or just let it ride, you come up with a way to make sure that everybody got a career, a job, so that they can participate in the process of making sure that there's enough housing, enough food, enough clothing, enough education, enough health care, enough transportation, that no one would have to suffer for anything. And these bigot liars, these billionaires, these people from the pit of hell can go back to hell. But you got to stand up. Stand up. That's the message God told me to tell you this morning. I know you don't want to believe it, but I guarantee you it'll work.